tape clicks in the dark machine, flickering scenes on the glowing screen, a hiss and hum, the story starts.
Welcome, Big Picture Premium. Thank you very much for rating us with 19 whole people, 19,000 people live here to see updates for the Super Lucha. The LFF Tri-State Tag titles on the line as me and my best buddy defend the titles against... There we go. Yeah, I had a little reverb. Against my LFF tag partner, and we brought the party starring me. Yeah, you bring the party. Party rocks with Rambo. And we hope we start the party just very shortly. A couple minutes. We'll see you guys in a few. Oh, hey, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talking Universe. I'm your host, as always, the consistently heir to the SRG BLS, the new LFF Tag Team Champion, and the current reigning defending LFF Tri-State Tag Team Champion, my bestie, the Italian Mobata, live. And joining me, coming down the ring right now, from Georgia, representing ACCW. What? Atlanta. Sorry. Atlanta, Georgia. 2024. Hello, Jeremy. How are you? I forget a lot of things. You should know that by now. Anyway. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. We haven't decided who's defending against John Von Masick and Sam Stanton. But Jeremy should not be muted at all. Let me fix this. Hold on. That should not be the case here. Oh, there we go. All right, go ahead.
It's terrible.
I'm sorry.
You missed like
I
all the
was
good
screwing
stuff.
around with the audio settings. I'm sorry. You know,
missed
I don't want to be accused.
of-
Dude, I don't want to be accused.
I'm 1/3 of the Tri-State Tag Team Champions. We haven't even decided which two of us are defending tonight, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, folks, to that wonderful match. Will happen live after tonight's episode. Folks, we got a lot of things happening here. First off, your 3Ps in the C, Super Lucha CAC, a message from Tomato Jr. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's
Wouldn't that be Tomato Jr.?
Tomato, whatever. Potato, patata.
No, Tomato.
Potato, patata.
You're missing the point entirely.
I understand the point. But I digress. Boss will be joining us momentarily. But let's go right into your 3Ps in the C. I am a Tomato Alley. Hello, Tomato Alley. Tomato Alley. Sounds like where this tomato person's from. So, not you. All right, 3Ps in the C. Now, this week, promo of the week has gone to 2 different promos. I think these are really well done and will highlight the main event this weekend at the Super Lucha CAC. So let's go ahead and go with your promos of the week. Here we go. Why is it not coming through? Jesus, man.
I'm looking forward to seeing all y'all. Some of you new people may not even know who I am, so let me introduce myself. I'm Long Island's own, the Crime Wave's last of a dying breed, former PAX Unplugged champion, for last year's Faction Wars winner, and current #1 contender for the LFF World Heavyweight Championship. And guess what, Simon? That's going to be this weekend. Already talked to management. It's already locked in. You got a rough weekend ahead of you. You may be looking past me. You may never even thought you were going to face me. You may have thought I just stepped away. No, not yet. Not when I know you're coming to me. I'm not letting you just come to my town and leave with your title when I have a title shot. Come on, man. Nah. But see, I'm a fair guy. I already talked to management, and I told them, I'm like, I want to offer Simon something too. He's a prize hunter. I think I got a prize for him. So Simon, this weekend, it's going to be career versus title. If you beat me, I'm done. Walking away. You get bragging rights. I don't think there's anyone in the LFF that's taken somebody else's career. But let's see if you could do it at Rip and Ship with all my homies standing behind me. Let's go, Simon, this weekend. I ain't done yet. I can put it on one last time, homie. Let's go.
Dippy, baby, I've been waiting to hear from you. All right, ever since Faction Wars ended, all I've heard is that Mike Dippy is coming for my title. And I'm like, where is he? I haven't heard a peep. You disappeared off the face of the map, but now you pop back up. You call me out. You're cashing in your shot at my LFF world title. Buddy, you just made my whole night. Because I get to add one more accolade to my list. I get to end a career because it's just what I've been doing. This entire title reign, I have been ruining everything. I broke the Dangerous Alliance. I threw Rowdy Ron back into the trash heap, and I stopped the March of the Machines. And after this weekend on that trash heap that you call an island, well, you won't be the last of a dying breed. You'll be extinct. See you soon, bud.
Wow. Phenomenal promos for the world title match this weekend at the Super Lucha CAC. Jeremy?
You know, the main event set.
Yep.
It's high stakes, and you love to see it.
You'll love to see it, folks. All right, your photo of the week coming from Mr. Pollywood. Look at that puppy. Look at the puppy. Jeremy, look at the puppy.
I can't look at the puppy.
Hold on. No, stop. Jeez. Look at the puppy.
I can't look at the puppy.
Look at the puppy. It's on your screen. Look at the puppy.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm a cat person.
The puppy.
Incorrect.
Hmm.
Look at the old school championship.
Oh no.
What did the puppy use that old school championship as a scratching post? As a
But that's not a cat. Cats have scratching posts.
Dogs do too.
I mean,
Just not common.
yeah, that's true.
Chew toy?
Maybe.
Did
Maybe
it
a
shout
chew-
out? However, the old school champion is the high roller, so he could just purchase another one
Cue the laughter.
made of gold.
All right, your post of the week coming from. This is from the boss, the Game King. We have found the identity of the Squatch. Nicholas Richard, an employee of Game King, is now in Super Lucha.
The Macho Squatcho.
No, yeah, I played that on Monday night. It was fun. It's a great gimmick and it's fun. Great against La Phoenix.
Yeah, I had to face down the Phoenix a couple of times this week already, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on the show.
We will. And you're
Also, I saw on here earlier that Bombada said there's no eating or drinking on stream, so I went and got a beverage. All right, now I'm ready for the comment.
all right, comment of the week. Yeah, insane against the break of the Phoenix. Yeah, that's very true. From the GOAT Brock Smith, U.S. stands strong. U.S. stands strong. Our boss will go into what that reference to a little bit later on this week in Looking Forward Week in Review. But we have a voicemail.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if I can play it.
Please free me tonight. Please free me tonight. This is a message for Sam and Centipede. Please free me tonight. Please get me away from Schmidt. Please.
I don't know who that was.
I didn't hear anything.
I thought you heard it.
No, I don't have audio on that, so you're gonna have to tell me what it said.
It was someone begging for them to be saved.
Oh, man, that probably should have gone to 911.
Yeah, you should have called 911, my friend. You should have called 911.
It'd been a much shorter call too. You could have dialed that much more quickly.
Right. All right. Well, those are your three P's in the sea live here on Go or the Church. No, 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 no. We don't bring them to church in here. No, 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 no. Those are your three P's. Let's go into week in review. I'm gonna pull up. Well, we're gonna do locals first before anything, and then we will go into the tournament recaparoo from this past week in
Oh man,
Super
starting with the best this time. Let's go.
All right. I'm just trying to get the correct thing. Boss will be joining us momentarily. He says he's very busy and he has a message from, I believe he has a message, Beer Church. We don't do Beer Church here. Oh, jeez, I keep going in and out. All right, here you go. Your week in review.
LFF Universe, this is Practice Site Jeremy Steigerwald with your locals report for the week of December the 10th, 2025. We've got 4 locals to report on, so let's get right to it. We're going to start in Long Island, New York, Rip and Chip Arena. They're getting ready for the big Super Lucha CAC coming up, and that's going to be a great event. They had a Super Lucha night to prep for it. All matches played in Super Lucha format. And we have a top 4 in 4th place. La Penguin as El Pinguino. You gotta pronounce that correctly because there's an umlaut on the U. El Pinguino. 3rd place, Razzle Dazzle James Sullivan as El Jabroni. In 2nd place, Black Star as El Gato Shinobi. And taking down the evening is the New York Phenom as Hex. So congratulations to the phenomenal Jason Fasan for that victory with Hex. Big momentum going into the Super Lucha CAC. Then we go down to Georgia, Meeple Venture Dojo. Meeple Madness in Brazelton, Georgia, where they tested out a brand new stipulation that they're going to be using. It is a Survivor bird cage. It is a bird cage where you're trying to rack up falls instead of going just for the first fall to a finish. So I have a top 2 of the players that were in it. In 2nd place, Drew Fosis with Jupiter. However, taking the event with the most falls was Mr. Sunday Night, Ron Frazier using Leon Slater. However, as Ron's the GM, this makes Drew the #1 contender to the Meeple Monarch Championship. After the next matchup, the champion is Roz Chapman, and her next challenger is going to be Adrian English. So they are moving things forward in Meeple Venture Dojo. A little bit south of that, we have Titan Legacy Wrestling in TCF Gaming Arena in McDonough, Georgia. Speaking of Super Lucha, we had not 1, not 2, but 3 defenses of the Titan Legacy Wrestling Super Lucha Scramble Championship. Coming in was the champion, Chip Allen as La Phoenix, and he successfully defended the title against myself using, you know who, John Hodges using the Swolverine, Chris Longamoth using El Frenetico, and Nick Ross using that darn goose. He should be illegal. However, in the second match, we had to run it back, and your winner, and once again the champion, me as Vic the Doom. And then everybody wanted to do another one because the first 2 were so fun, and so we had yet another match where I defended the title with Vic the Doom. We love that format down there. That's why we have so many title matches. So I am currently the champion as the Lord of Luchaveria himself, Vic the Doom. And we also had the regular Titan Legacy Wrestling Championship defended, Nick Ross using himself, Nick Nemesis, taking on Chris Longamath as El Campeon de las Lamas. And this one got done quick. Run across the ring, boot to the face like it was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania, whatever it was. And your winner and new champion is El Campeon de las Lamas, ran by Chris Langamath. So congratulations to Chris. He's the new Titan Legacy champion. All of the champions decide how the titles are defended. So now that title can only be challenged for by luchadors or people in masks, because that's Chris's rule. All right, a lot of fun there. And now moving to the Rust Belt. Recess games, North Olmsted, Ohio. Non-top 96 tournament. We have a top 4 listed. In 4th place, redacted as original Flip Gordon. I apologize, there's going to be no beep and graphic today. I don't have time, but I'm still very angry. Tell me who this is! In 3rd place, Funtime Bob as version 2 Hollow King. In 2nd place, the Trash Man Neil Nealon using Gangrel. Man, that bites. And in 1st place, the dude Sean Steiner using the Italian Bombada. I might just delete this part from the locals because Chris Pagillo does not need a bigger ego. But congratulations to Sean Steiner on taking it down. And looks like a lot of fun in recess. A flagship promotion. And if you'd like to have your promotion featured on Talking Universe, send us your locals reports. And remember, locals is the lifeblood of the Super Show. And now, let's go back to talk of the universe.
Thank you very much for that wonderful locals report. I don't know how you get there and back so quickly.
Oh, it's TV magic.
TV magic? Fair enough.
You saw the
Lucha maniacal magic.
you saw that I put my palm forward and warped time and space right there. That's magic.
Fair. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the LFF Underworld Champion, the captain of Faction Wars winning Crime Wave 2025, and your general manager of my division, which I am a champion of, the LFF Tag Team Division, the SRG BOSS, Mr. Steve.
Oh, hey, man.
Resk. Oh, hey, man.
How much have I missed? I have a huge meeting with Mr. Tomato Jr., which I have shared with you, Mr. Schmidt.
Yes.
We missed the 3 P's and the C's.
We did it already, Bubba.
Locals report.
That's
Anything
it.
else? What I missed?
We haven't even done the rest of week in review yet. We've only done locals.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I didn't want to miss because we had one heck of a week in review. So let's keep going. Let's just pick up right where we left off. I am your co-host at this point, the SRG BLSS. I'm the world champion. The Duet Dream host.
Hold on.
What's up, Mr. Schmidt? You got it? It's coming in hot.
I have audio. Hold on.
You know the codes of Lucha Libre don't allow us to disclose the true face of Tomato Jr. I have heard that he may be making an appearance for the first time ever in public of the LFF.
Wow.
At Lucha Weekend. This is what I've heard. I know I've had some wild accusations that it's just me in a mask. I've had a recent accusation that it is the fastest man in the LFF, the Cheetah, Ian Chambers, to which case I have asked the Cheetah himself for a statement and he did not reply, so that's not a great start. Could be him.
All right.
Nonetheless, he's been working around the clock. Once we wrap up the weekly review, we have a lot of important announcements.
Yep.
We've got breaking news regarding GM ships and the title belt picture of the LFF as a whole. We'll go over that. We're going to build a Captain Con schedule that needs to be submitted as soon as possible. And we have a really fresh deal. Ink still wet, hasn't been made official, but looks very good regarding the veterans division here in the LFF. Should it pan out, it will be very, very big.
Wouldn't the veterans GM be involved in that?
You know what, Schmidt? I've had such a busy day today that I actually confused the veterans GM, thinking it was Mr. Jeff McPeak and not you.
Well, so he's one of the greatest veterans champions ever, so...
He is. So we were looking for some veteran representatives to do some cross-promotion here. We'll get into all those details right now.
All right.
I have assured them that should he still be the veterans champion at the time of this taking place, let me finish my train of thought. We will be sending in one of the most influential people in the LFF, the Mad Custodian. Schmidt, settle down, man. slow down, let the thoughts come through, let them finish off before you jump in. Okay? Just relax. It's the man custodian. Anyway, this is Jeremy Steigerwald. Wonderful to hear you, not see you, but also it's great to have you back here on Talking Universe. Let's see what else we got to cover here in this week in review.
All right, so let's go over the Boss Friday beatdown this past Thursday night on.
Oh my God, that was this week?
Yeah, it was.
What a week!
Your top four
Jeez.
is as follows. Sam Stanton.
Let me pull this up.
I got it. I have it up already.
Sorry. Yeah. I want to pull it up as well, but go
ahead. No. So fourth place would be Sam.
No, I want you to do it. I want to just see it as well.
All right, so fourth place being Sam Stanton as Raven. In third place, Screaming Dancy as Fatherlight. Second place, Cecilia as Fae Dragon. And in first place, winning it for his group of myself, Cecilia, TVA, and I believe we had Carlos in our group as well, too. I don't remember who was in our group, but the TVA commissioner playing as Mr. Hyde, folks. Oh,
guys, this has been such a jam-packed week that the Boss Friday beatdown feels like it was eons ago. I can't believe that this is still in this week in review. Again, great turnout.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a great turnout. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our anonymous donors who contributed a lot of stuff to the payoff packs. Should have been some, in my opinion. I hope you guys all got some pretty cool prizing, especially our winning groups and our top four. Congratulations, Mr. Drew Madsen, the TVA commissioner, with Mr. Hyde. You know, you want to talk about taking the character and breaking him into the stratosphere. Mr. Hyde is going to the moon. But let's talk about, again, HR. Phenomenal performance here. Fae Dragon, who's getting promoted all the way to the moon. Wouldn't have been on my bingo card if we were going by some of the traditional means of Spider, where people had just thought who they were the most powerful and promoted them. But we have a prime example here of the LFF community, the charge being led by HR, in my opinion, getting Fae Dragon all the way up to the top. Another great showing here. The Screaming Dancy, Brother Dan, Elder Dan, whatever you want to call him.
Cowboy Dan.
An incredible performance as Father Light. And we almost had the Father Light Fae Dragon matchup that we don't know where that would go.
Oh.
And again, rookie sensation, Sam Stanton with Raven. Raven is your current, no, not current, I'm sorry, Warehouses. Sam Stanton is your current United States champion. But another great run, top four of a Boss Friday beatdown, really adding to that already impressive resume.
Mm-hmm.
I had played in this event using Sister Sledgehammer, I believe. Yeah, Sister Sledgehammer, a character that I've been getting a lot of messages about. I did not realize it's not up for sale right now. DLEO, aka The Law, distributes all that stuff. They were for sale at PAX. They were part of our PAX characters that were released. They were on the table. There were some good opportunities for you to get a mule. If you missed out, I had personally worked with the Hidden Threat Matt Hass today, as well as our two team members here, and we made a lot of mystery boxes. All right, we stockpiled them. Lucha Weekend is really setting it up. Those boxes were made specifically for Lucha Weekend. So if you're one of those people who feel that New York gets the best mystery boxes, now's the time to get them, because they've all been pre-made with that event in mind. I have put in a very large quantity of those Baby Chaoses and Sister Sledgehammers, as I know that they are in very high demand, and I want you guys to have a great Lucha Weekend. I got squashed by the Screaming Dancy. He made me feel like it was 2019, maybe. He busted out the strength in numbers into a follow-up, put me down, crowd meter 0.8.
Wow.
Ending my run of winning my own event. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic event. We also had Chris Pate making the top cut, right?
I went away for that real quick. Sorry. I was prepping for Monday Night
Chris
Fights.
Pate was defeated by HR. Sam Stanton beat the chosen one, Kobe Cram, who's playing as himself. Again, fantastic night at Super Show, as the Boss Friday beatdowns tend to be. We did a lot of spoilers. We worked them, showed off a lot of things. I had an awesome time hanging out with everybody. It is always nice to get in there and give Mr. Thursday Night Chibi a break. But he is back on track this weekend. And we'll continue this to rotate in Boss Friday Beatdowns. I would love to get them back on the weekends, a Friday or Saturday night again. Get those huge turnouts that we love to see. But I'm also always really happy to get these set up. I also want to point out Drew Madsen and his pod were forced into a tag team event where Mr. Hyde and the Fey Dragon, that is a tag team I do not want to go up against. Oh, man.
It was, we didn't get a turn roll. We never tagged. Ever.
Well, if Fey Dragon was in the match, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, exactly. So
your team can tag. It's perfectly fair.
But it was an amazing Boss Friday Beatdown because not only did we have a flawless event, but the rumor circulating around the LFF, I believe it's been a whole topic of Candy Shop Talk, is after this event, random tag team formed, tagging with one of the best partners, a co-op, Mrs. HR. Drew Madsen has this revitalized, rejuvenated, replenished love for the tag team division. You know, I never thought I'd see it. I can't believe this guy came in after that matchup. He was so happy. It was wonderful to see. It was like a child on Christmas. So just give it up for Drew Madsen. Not only winning himself a Boss Friday Beatdown, but also, you know, trying new things, giving it a second chance, and really enjoying himself. But wow, Schmidt, I can't believe this. I got so much stuff that went on between Thursday and now. What else we got to cover this week?
This past Sunday on Sunday Night Fights, you had the LFF Tag Team Championships online as Cram It Up Your Gas took on Faction Wars winning Crime Wave in a crowd.
This is the big one. We're not going to just go. We're not going to jump right to the end, Schmidt, folks. Okay, we've got the greatest tag team in LFF history. Cram It Up Your Gas. We thought they might miss a step. They didn't look exactly the same as they did at Grand Gathering. Somehow they pulled through in one of the most difficult predicaments of all time. This is triple threat tag team action. You're up against three of the owners of the companies, three in a quarter, right? We've got South Bell, General Manager John Calais, the LEO, and the SRG BLSS versus Cram It Up Your Gas. If you were there, it would have been, without a doubt, the match of the year had it not been for that fatal four-way match that went on about 24 hours later.
And if I was in the match like I was supposed to be, it probably would have been match of the year anyway.
Were you supposed to be in the match?
Yes.
He was.
You know, to me, I don't know what was going on with the tag team division prior to it. Who was in, who was out, why they were there, why was this, why was that. I don't have answers for it, right? We got more on that later. So I cannot attest to it. I'm sure, Jeremy, it would have been a fantastic match should you have been in the match. I don't know how much drama you would have added in the personal sense. I mean, no love lost between General Manager John Calais and the Southern Bell. A lot of love gained between the LEO and South Bell as well. And I mean, I got a lot of love for all those people in the match, especially the GRUMP. So it was great to see him and to go toe-to-toe with him one more time. But again, huge match. I'm sure you would have added a great dynamic to it as the player of the year, as one half of one of the most successful tag teams, longevity-wise and accomplishment-wise in the Transatlantic Express. Nonetheless, we didn't get a matchup with the Transatlantic Express. We got that triple threat. Cram It Up Your Gas goes over, leaves Grand Gathering with the belts. Goes on to have us. Yep, you got it. Floor's yours.
The GR Press 1P looked great.
Yes, the GRUMP, he looked wonderful.
GR Press 1P looked great.
He did. He looked good. It was actually the worst the GRUMP ever looked in his life. I felt terrible. I thought maybe he might be going through something emotionally. Wasn't feeling great. But nonetheless, they got themselves the win, solidifying themselves. What was it? They had one more defense after that, if I'm not mistaken? Or is it two following that? I believe they went up against Robert the Brain Dunn and the Judge. Is that my timeline correct? Anyway, here we go. 7 successful defenses in the tag team division, some of the hardest competition of all time, going down as the most dominant tag team of all time. They're going up against a very controversial pick to some people who might be not paying attention in the Crime Wave. If you are paying attention, I think that this was a fantastic pick. Some of the most deserving people here in the community for what they do both on and off the LFF table. Also, the availability, as they had explicitly signed the contract where they'd have no questions asked defending the title under any circumstances. They come in as what I feel the ultimate underdog. Walking out of Faction Wars as a winner, they were counted out by everyone. They went down 10 points in the finals, and this tag team match was an exact reflection of that Faction Wars final. Cram it up your gas, jumped ahead by hitting the first 5 finishing moves. Okay, I can't tell you how many times I was watching from the back, and I just said, well, it was a pretty great run. These guys fought hard. This match is over. They were able to break out via double team. I believe, I know at least 4 times. I believe they did it possibly on all 5, even though they didn't need it all 5. But we saw a roll where it was a Circle of the Sun-esque. The GRUMP, to me, not to any fault of his own. He played a card. The opponents didn't ask what it did. I think it was a total shock when they realized this card had the potential to be a Circle of the Sun. Circle of the Sun hits via Alexander Slamilton's
Dueling
finisher.
choke slam. Dueling choke slam. Yep.
One breakout roll. First roll is a submission. Double team here breaks it out. We've seen one finisher get botched by the GRUMP, and then we've seen other ones that were pretty perfectly executed, needed 12, 13s, and 14s to kick out. And 4 occasions they were able to double team and save each other, rather, to keep that match alive. And then in what normally would be disastrous for a team, but not when you have Fotista on a team, 6 or 7 turn rolls of 5 in a row really subdued the GRUMP, gave the team the opportunity, and then it was some valiant teamwork on half of Brian Wayford-Smith that allowed Mr. John Von Masick to capture LFF gold for the team via a barbed wire submission finish.
Yep.
And I think it was a truly shocking moment to many people. It was just a very, it was the cherry on what I thought could only be the cherry on top to the most incredible faction run of all time, from an underdog perspective. But we have more on later why that might not be the end of the run. But fantastic match. I would want to stress again and again and again, not only on behalf of my faction, but my whole team, that these 2 gentlemen that are your LFF Tag Team Champions are very deserving, great players, great people, and I really look forward to their run. But huge shout out to the chosen one, Kobe Cram.
Yep.
Brand new face, links up with one of the best to ever do it, the Grump, on a truly incredible run. I think just a fantastic culmination to everything that's been built up for the tag division. And I can't take credit for how we got here in the tag division. Angela, this Candyman, she did a really good job of making the tag team division exciting, giving you something to build up for. And her reign gave us one of the most incredible tag team performances we'll ever see of all time. But now we move into a new era. We're going to talk a lot about what's going to be on the 2026 calendar, some of the rules and regulations and things you can expect. But that was the highlight of matches for Sunday Night Fight, but not the full package. I mean, I missed it. I was not there. I later had a private meeting with the chosen one, Mr. Kobe Cram. I hope not too much of what we discussed was divulged to the public, but if it was, that's fine. The Project Spider launch, I feel like this is something we should definitely recap in the weekend review. Those guys putting in a ton of work, making a lot of announcements, including the new stipulation block, who went up, who went down, who did it, whose data disappeared. Do you have any notes on that here, Mr. Schmidt? I know that was posted this.
So all of it's posted in the discussion group, but going to Worlds effectively is Draculina and El Super Hombre Lucha version. Those 2 will be going. Faye is also, I believe, in Underworld now, or no, she's in Worlds now. Faye Dragon's in Worlds now. So all the notes are on the discussion group. Let me see if I can pull them up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, listen, great job to everybody got those things promoted. As I mentioned earlier, very impressed in a lot of different ways. When Project Spider was first announced, we were told that El Super Hombre would get moved right to Worlds, that they knew it would happen. I said, be patient, just let it happen. It happened, right?
Right.
I don't think if you look at the spoiler list and you took a look at the Fey Dragon, you would say this contender is going to bypass 95 other characters and be racked in the top 95. Really a true testament to what Project Spider is all about and what some of these players can do, like HR, elevating a character that they like, that they love, that they make their own, and making it one of the top tier characters in Super Show. Very, very job well done to everyone. And I know it wasn't just it wasn't just HR. There were other players involved with that. But HR's name kind of jumps out to me on that. I think in your area too, Jeremy, we get some Fey Dragon love as well, correct?
I don't know that anybody plays Fey Dragon at locals simply because Fey Dragon himself can very rarely come to locals. And I don't think anybody, since he's one of our locals, I don't think anybody wants to use the character on him.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Also, 3 other competitors going up from Underworld to Worlds. The Goat Brock Smith, the reroll version. The Grim Librarian reroll. And Perfect Assistant going up into Worlds. Demoted is Mimic, Candyman Dan, Tartan Terror, Johnny T, Zack Sabre Jr., and Funtime Bob Original.
Incredible that some of those lists on there. One of those characters I think might be one of the best characters ever printed in the game, in my opinion. You could argue with me all you like. I don't care. So it's interesting.
I think there's more than one you could argue.
Yep.
That's why I left it ambiguous. But yes, I agree with you very much so, Jerry.
And then
to see them fall out of top 96 is amazing.
And then these 6 promoted to Underworld: Snake Pit Lucha, Practice Site Grand Pack 2025, Mr. Hyde Memes Dealer Grand Pack 2025 because it was win at the CAC, Mayor the Chain Gang, and Joe Hendry going to Underworld.
Wow. Yeah, I want to see who else is putting in. I love playing Joe Hendry. Big shout out to Sean Lowe getting the win with one of his characters. And the Grand Pack version, another Grand Pack version, the 2025 Player of the Year, we are joined by Mr. Jeremy Steigerwald. What does this tell me, folks? When there's a Grand Pack deal, jump on it, okay? A couple characters from the Grand Pack elevated. I do my best to make them all very good. I have no inhibitions. I have no parameters to dance around for you. I don't feel that there's any angle shooting on your half. I'm just going to make what I feel is a very good Super Show character. And I hope everyone who's involved with that process really enjoys it. I haven't gotten any really, really bad backlash on it so far.
The entirety of my input / request on my character was, please give me something simple I can demo with.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. And I think that's a pretty reasonable request. You know, we allow you to put a request for a finisher or something. And I think that that's pretty good. You know, on request, I'm going to tell you guys all right now. Don't ask me for a Steel Wool or a Pretzel Wizard variant. I get these twice a week, dude. No more roll this, shuffle back, draw a card, play this, draw a card, pick up. Stop asking.
I can't have a Zack Sabre Jr. He's not even in Worlds anymore.
Come on, all right. These 2 particularly. Every week, somebody else asks me. We just put out Dr. Polly. We just put out World Champ Last Mean. Let's get a little variety of life. All right. Stipulations.
Yeah.
For somebody who is very creative, sometimes I'm not very creative. Everybody's taking an L. 4 L's, that is. We got Ligers, we got Lumberjacks, we got Last Competitor Standings, and we got Ladders, okay? Make it nice and easy for you to remember.
Yeah.
We got some doozies in there, folks. You can be prepared. That's the beauty of it. Splash some ladders. Maybe you splash some Lumberjack match themed cards. Maybe we make some more of them. You know, I hope that our GMs book these responsibly. Last Competitor Standing, Lumberjack, those are awesome finals matches, man. You don't need to have a top 16 with those stipulations in there. All right, so you got some finals. You got ladder match where makes it nice and easy. Throw those ladder punches in your deck if you don't want anything. Set up some ladders, have some fun. And the Ligers then. Liga. Jeremy, I also actually had a ruling. I felt I was very much so on your side. We'll break it down very thoroughly a little bit later if we do the Way of the Universe. But I will say somebody had handed me the smoking gun of why I think it cannot work the way that you had requested. And that was finishers that flip to the discard pile and then say, if this card is flipped, you may play it. Those have always been ruled not to work because they couldn't move. That would be like a pretty significant change to some of the other ones. So we'll dive into that later. That's your Spider update. Congratulations to Mr. John Von Masick and Brian Wayford Schmidt. Also, Schmidt, I don't know if many people know this. I know you did post it. Hope you had a very happy anniversary.
I did. Thank you for dinner.
How you don't have to say that, but you're very welcome. This is that's you, Schmidt. You did that. That was your own dinner because of all your hard work. I don't want any thanks in that whatsoever. How many years married?
14.
Jesus Christ, what a saint of a woman that Rose must be.
She's a saint. I don't know how 14 years.
14 years of Schmidt. How many years I got in my life, Schmidt?
2017.
2017.
Almost.
I've been with you half as long as your wife. Wow,
yeah.
It's a one heck of a feat. I wouldn't trade it for the world, Schmidt. All right.
I wouldn't either.
I know it's been a little controversial subject, but I would also like to congratulate you on capturing a Grand Slam championship. Something that has been very confusing to me for a very, very big number of years. I'll accept a lot of people by this. From my understanding, Grand Slam means somebody who wins 4 titles. I don't know about 4 specific titles or 5 titles. I was always under the impression if somebody's a Grand Slam champion in anything, it means they've captured 4 different championships. I'm sure that this is up to debate by probably one person, maybe several others, but I don't know why it would be called a Grand Slam championship if it wasn't 4. It's like if I was like, I'm the Baker's Dozen champion, but that means I have 9 titles. That wouldn't make too much sense to me. Fair. So I feel like there's a reason. I don't know. So Jeremy, you're a wrestling historian in a lot of ways. Is this wrong? Is that right? Is Grand Slam 4? Is it 5?
Grand Slam is 4 because there are 4 bases in baseball.
Correct.
You score 4 runs when you hit a Grand Slam. It's 4. The only question is if you consider it has to be these specific titles, because typically in promotions it'll be like their 4 top titles or whatever. But that's open to whoever's interpretation and doesn't necessarily mean anything for Super Show.
And I don't disagree either. You know, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers and say he says, she says. If you are somebody who has earned 4 or more titles in the LFF, congratulations. It's an amazing accomplishment. If you've even earned 1, it's a lot more than most people who play this game can say. So in a real quick, I just want you guys to be happy for each other. You know, we're an awesome community of people. I know there's a lot of passion, a lot of tension that goes on. But, you know, once in a while, if somebody gets something that you might have wanted or you don't agree with, you can still show a little love for your friends over here. And then after their moment is done, then you tell them, listen, I hate you. You don't deserve it. Let's have a few. All right.
Boss, I know there's a jacket that comes with winning the Grand Slam. I'm a 44.
Yeah, I'll give you a jacket.
And then my right arm's a little longer than my left arm, just to let you know, just by a smidge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There is. I'll get you a Grand Slam jacket. We'll work on that, Schmidt. All right.
You don't have to. It was a shooter gat joke. Shooter.
We'll get guys, help me out here. I'm gonna go to a thrift store. I'm gonna practice my sewing skills. We'll see what we can get. Grand Slam holders in the LFF: Italian Babata, Press 1P, Brian Schmidt. I don't know. Jeremy Steigerwald?
No, Jeremy doesn't have tag yet.
No, well, if it's
we're going by 4. If you go by 4,
then Jeremy,
we're loosely.
That was what Steve just said. If it's any 4, then if you have to have tag, then I'd like to get it. Then
I asked a totally unbiased person. It was only one person I asked, somebody whose opinion I respect very much. I did not ask them. I did not prompt them. I said, what is a Grand Slam to you? They said 4 belts. I said, in the LFF, what 4 titles would you say would make the Grand Slam? Is anybody curious what they said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
You wouldn't have brought it up otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just curious. People say no, it's any 4. Their answer was World Championship, obviously. Tag Team Championship. Underworld and trios. saying if they had to make a cut, tornado and tag team are kind of ambiguous. That was their argument.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now,
So I need a
I
shot
would
at-
say from a flavor point of view, that's a fair assessment, right? You could say tornado and tag team are kind of the same, right? You're having tag team wrestling. But obviously from format, they're night and day, right? So I think it's an interesting discussion to have, not trying to cause a fight over it. That was just a one-person random opinion that I got.
So
I got a second opinion that it was tornado, trios, underworld, and ropes.
Well, that's probably P's, opinion. Just saying.
Probably.
Yeah. So if we go by the logic of 4, that means there's only one faction in the game, in the community, that have 3 Grand Slam winners.
the line.
Would you like to take a guess, boss?
Jeremy said the line, so I'm going to go with Jeremy. He's like a much smarter person when it comes to statistics of history than I am.
Well, they're not really a faction. They're a sub-faction. They stumped you on Why Wrestling for many months.
The Brain Trust? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you go by the 4, Bombada is a Grand Slam, Jeremy's a Grand Slam, and I'm a Grand Slam.
I could be. Robert the Brain Dunn hasn't held 4 titles in the LFF.
He's not a member of the Brain Trust.
No, but I'm just curious. Like,
yes. The only thing he's missing is tag.
okay.
Yeah, so Bob effectively would be a Grand Slam champion as well too, if we go by the 4.
All right. Just as a super smooth transition, moving on from the Grand Slam, I have treated myself to 2 wonderful gifts that are on my desk. Now I'm going to show them off, just so we can move to the next subject. Big reader, couldn't decide which bookmark I want, and the book that I'm currently reading doesn't have chapter names, and you're a child like me, it's very hard to remember what chapter you're on. So I've got this incredible blue whale plastic dangly thing bookmark, as well as, if I want to get really fancy, check this out, metallic golden snitch placeholder.
Ooh.
Okay, this one is going to get destroyed by my family, but I think it's a very cool keepsake. So I've treated myself. I'm living large here. I've spoiled myself to not 1, but 2 bookmarks. And we're moving on to the next segment of this.
Well,
what do you got in store for us? Looking forward?
We got to cover Monday Night Fights real quick. So,
okay.
Monday Night Fights at a ladder finals. Here is your top 4. In 4th place, the TBA commissioner is La Phoenix. 3rd place, the chosen one, Colby Cram, tearing it up with Yamato Hama. 2nd place, Cecilia playing Split version 1. And in 1st place, making his Monday night return because Blood Bowl wasn't ready yet, Eddie Fury as Eddie Fury.
Was he showing off his new finisher, Eddie Fury Ruins Everything?
I believe he was running that, yes. That I didn't even know existed.
The Jerk of Cirque making his return here. What an incredible legacy here in the LFF for Sir Eddie Fury. Drew Madsen, Top Cut, Colby Cram, HR, no surprise. But Eddie Fury does in fact ruin everything.
Ron, I'm getting to it, please and thank you. I will let people know about your Friday night event. I'm just going through the steps.
Which Ron is this?
Ron Talks Tabletop.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get his event
there.
going. That'll be in looking forward.
Yeah,
for sure. Are we at there? Are we at that point?
Well,
I got so excited for this.
It's week in review because it already happened.
Oh, the Friday night one.
Yeah. We went from we kind of skipped over Friday already.
My apologies.
Yeah, that's why I was. I mean, I
thought it was
again,
this Friday. My problem.
We did Sunday. I would assume that the week in review would go like Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. That's how I would do it. But I'm not the production dude.
Yeah, well,
right now
I usually have someone here helping us, but real things.
But we got pinball
we had
machines on
a
your
Friday
screen.
night Rumble Birdcage. I thought Jerry would have covered it in locals, but Rumble Birdcage event was a success. Following entrance in the Survivor Birdcage, New York Phenom using Hex at 1. Bobby Ohio as Bobby Mullen in Ohio. Matthias, the Cheetah, and the Bombada. This is a Birdcage of 5. The top 2
that sounds pretty
were
awesome.
In second place, Konstantin Matthias as Akiko. Tiebreaker in the order of which the fall was scored. And the Italian Bombata is Angular version 2 in first.
I love to see how well you do.
Also, why would it was online?
I mean, like,
damn it, Jeremy, you beat me to it. I was about to say, how
don't know.
dare you
I'm
not cover the online event in your locals report, Jeremy? How dare you?
Ah, man. I thought he was throwing Chibi under the bus. Of course, because it's Chibi, it would be a short bus because, you know, Chibi's short.
Yeah. This is why I'm not in chibi form either. But sorry about that, Ron. I do apologize. But a lot of things in the background happening right now that I had to
2026, man. We're gonna reshape everything. We're
Yes,
gonna
we
get
are.
guys like Tomato Jr. here, and then we're
Speaking
gonna
of
do
which-
week in review in order, Schmidt.
Well,
Okay,
you
we're
were
gonna go
throwing
Monday,
6 million things in my
Dojo,
way.
Thursday.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, here we go. with the
Anyway,
6 million things.
speaking
Okay,
of
I
tomato,
threw two things your way. Bookmarks, man. Bookmarks.
Anyway,
Trouble.
speaking of
Do that.
Tomato Jr., we have a message from him.
Not slow down. We're gonna get to the GM section of the event. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we
I
have
know
a
everybody's
title match.
We have a title match. What time is
Yeah,
that?
the
starting?
LFF Tri-State tag titles are on the line tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah, we
man.
haven't
Horse is
decided
gonna take a dive.
Well, he might not be in the match. We haven't
Yeah,
decided which
the Brain Trust hasn't decided who's defending. So
Are you guys free birding the titles?
maybe.
Yes.
I need to see a valid driver's license. This
You
is a
don't?
tomato get into this. You might have one still, Jeremy. I don't know about valid.
I certainly have a New York birth certificate.
You're of citizenship.
Yeah, I mean that's the case. In fact,
2026, we're bringing back birthright citizenship.
Oh,
Tri-State
Jesus,
Tag
man.
Team Championship.
man.
I do have a breaking.
Brian will be able to play in the Deep South with his Texas birth certificate.
I don't have a
Let's do it,
Texas birth
let's do it.
certificate. Anyway, breaking news, real quick, folks. Next Deep
No
South tag
fire.
match has been as Grim Thoughts, aka Robert the Brain Dunn, and the Grim Librarian will be taking on the Mop Boys.
Oh, that's a big money match right there.
Yeah, it is.
That is a true testament to tag team action here. Speaking of tag team action, as of this afternoon, the Wet Dream Tag Team Tournament is officially underway, with characters being submitted by teams. And these players have been acting so quickly that one team drafted a single character first just to lock it in before they were able to pick the other ones. And I will say right here, right now, if you have tried to pick it with other people did, the first pick in the Wet Dreams was Backpack Man.
Really?
With no T50, and after what you saw Bautista do, I think it is no surprise. I will go on record and say Backpack Man is literally the reason T50 had occurred. To me, those are the most powerful gimmicks in tag. Your Backpack Mans, your Fautistas, your Ultimate Survivors, your Man from ITs, and there are several other that are very close.
Oh,
This is
Joker Fish version 1.
Yep.
The enabler.
with the combo. Independently, yes.
Yes.
Independently, but look at your opponent's hand, manipulate it when I lose a roll. Yes, but you are absolutely correct. Again, another amazing positive that came from the Candyman regime. The no double targeting. I mean, that is transforming the landscape. Brilliant idea. Not only is it a brilliant idea, it is a simple idea. And that type of stuff is what is so important to the development of the game. So I think that'll be by far, in my opinion, the most brightly shining part of her already bedazzled legacy. That addition of the no double targeting, cementing that into the core of tag teaming, was just one of the chef kiss, genius idea. Got to give credit where credit is due. So wonderful job putting that in there, solving problems like the Joker Fish and so on and so forth. So yes, first pick in the Duet Dreams tournament was the Backpack Man. please get your picks in. I said your rounds need to be done by the end of the year. That's what I believe I had said.
You did
So
when you announced it 2 weeks ago.
Let's get that rocking and rolling. If not, there's other options. You know, we got new titles popping up on the big picture. I think it would make my life a lot easier as we get into the GM's corner. Are you ready to roll into some GM's corner action?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
I've got a whole lot of stuff to handle. I've got a great team of GMs. You know, huge shout out to everyone who was a GM, is no longer a GM, and currently a GM. But I've been working with, we have Brian Weirford Schmidt, Jeff McPeak, the GO18, once in generation, generational talent, Brock Schmidt. We've got the Italian Bombada. We've got Hold the Line Harry. These guys have been working very actively. I have been trying to get a plan on the back end, which I hope will enhance the title belt picture here in the LFF. We've got some updates and some news. Some things I will go over. Some things have been discussed privately. I'm going to see if I can pull this up here on my Google sheet.
Google's.
This is titles and contenders here. We good, Schmidt?
Yeah, waiting for you.
I'm good. I can hit the button.
What button?
The red button.
Screen share.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted a screen share. All right, you got it now, Bubba.
Oh my god.
I didn't know you wanted a screen share.
So tender when you call me Bubba. When you call me Bubba, I feel like metaphorically gently stroking the back of my neck in comfort. Right?
What?
Okay, so here's a list of what I have. It is a work in progress, but I'm working here with the GMs, okay? We have your titles, your GMs. All right, we have your titles. We have your GMs, your rules. You can see, oh, Ronnie Roms, it's a name I forgot to mention. We've got your current champions. We got their nicknames, just in case you can't find them. We got their characters. We're going to start tracking the date they won, their previous defense, so we can make sure that they're being defended in accurate time. It'll have your number of defenses, so we could track with certainty, so we don't have cheetah numbers. Okay. This is here, Underworld, Lucha Weekend. We're going to have the defense location, the challengers, Mike D. 1, 2, and 3. We're also going to document for all you historians here how they earn their challenges. Their challenge, they can be earned in several ways under my regime. It will be winning an event, and when there are open challengers, I will coordinate with these GMs to make sure we have a qualifying event. There will be performance-based, where meaning overall performances, not exceptionally just by winning one particular event. And then there will be my personal favorite, assigned by the GM themselves. Once I get this under control, things are going to have a little bit more stricter guidelines. Number one, there will be no more than 3 challengers lined up, unless there is plans for a multiplayer match, okay? Love you guys to death for the works you did, but Italian Bombada, I got 9 people on your list for the trios title. I got 12 of them for the tag team. I could literally book a monthly title match for all of 2026 and need no challengers. That's crazy. Let's take a page out of John Press 1P's book, and he books 1 challenger at a time. 1, 2 challengers. Let's get this in there. There is plenty of stuff for us to work with here. If you already have 2 challengers, guess what? One of these amazing men or possibly women in the LFF that needs a challenger for their title, they will set something up and give somebody else an opportunity. So that is something that we're going to try to keep a close eye on. We're going to try to regulate this a little bit. If you rather have a title where there's 19 challengers and you have no idea when your title match is going to come and who's first in line and who's next, there are alternatives. I hope that if you do want something like that, if you want to experiment with a tag team birdcage, you know who to call. If you want to get in line, there are other people. This list here is going to start off with a max of 3. I would eventually like to cut it down to 2. If internally the general manager of this division wants to have other people in mind, that is between them and the challenger. It is not any of my business. It will not be documented. They will be able to seek clarification if they want to do a birdcage or a fatal 4-way or a triad match. Yes, honey bunny. Very important segment here. I'm taking over the GM's division. Please put my light back on before you get Boss Friday chopped. Talk to me, Beans. What's going on? Can I sit in the middle of your bed? And read books. Okay.
A puppy's sleeping. A puppy's sleeping. Can you come on? And Bobby's sleeping. Teddy lay in my bed.
Okay. When I wrap this up, cleaning up the LFF, I will go down there and I will put you guys to bed. For now, get your butts upstairs before you get Boss Friday chopped at belly court. No, go tell me. Get your butt upstairs. No, you don't tell me nothing, you. She got to talking. Get your butt upstairs, guys. Correct. You are wonderful. I mean, listen, they're a gift. Love them. They are the best part of my day. They're like having Schmidt around. Pain in the butt. But you love them to death. So, yes, 3 challengers in the docket, hopefully 2. We will have clearance. We'll have multiple. And we are going to work through with the platform. Speaking of which, my LFF tag team champions have agreed to my terms and conditions that I hope will be replicated. The championship advantage in this scenario will be our champions within a reasonable amount of time to pick which dates they are available, and then we will coordinate that with the challenger. All right, assuming our champions are reasonable,
Of course we
and
are.
give us, a variety of dates, we will fill those in. For the LFF Tag Team Championship, specifically, just because we have such an exuberant number. Is that a word, Jeremy?
It's not a correctly used word, but it is a word.
What's it mean?
You're
Exorbitant?
looking for exorbitant.
What's exuberant?
Exuberant means you're excited.
I am excited, but nonetheless, exorbitant? What is that one?
Exorbitant.
Exorbitant.
Yes. Too much by a lot.
That's the one I was looking for, Jeremy. That's why you're Player of the Year. Big brain stuff. What I have set is I have my priority of tag team contenders, people who have qualified. I have a date with my champions, flexible on 2. Of the folks that have qualified by winning an event, it will be a first come, first served basis. I will prioritize who I believe from the list is the oldest on that list. And it's going to be a very simple question. Are you available X date to play in a tag team match? Yes or no? If you say no, are you available this date? No, skipped. And we're going to the next challenge. And they'll get the same questions. In this case, I have 2 possible dates, and we will get the first team in my hierarchy that says yes, will be the challengers for the LFF Tag Team Champions. And I will also tell you that I'm going to, unless some teams want to withdraw from their contentions and go for another tag team title belt, which they can, that I will expect some form of adherence to that. Not quite as much as the Crime Wave guys, because I know that they're willing to defend anytime, any place, any number of times that I put them up there. You need to know that if you're getting in line in this belt, you have 10 people waiting behind you. So we're going to try to get the ground running. So for this specific title and to a lesser extent, other titles. Our champions are going to let us know their availability. We're going to get it on the calendar. We're going to get it streamed. We're going to get those matches set up. Sounds like all annoying stuff for the champions and challengers, right? More assignments, more structure. That's not all that's going to be there, okay? There are going to be some things that I would like to offer our champions. Number one, if you go to an in-person event, you're going out of your way, traveling to a convention, you're traveling to Lucha Weekend, you're lugging the belt for you, you're getting in there. As your champion, you will take a photo in person at your events, like we did at Grand Gathering, like we did in the past, and I will create you cards based on your title, belt, defense, and appearance.
Wow.
Okay? This will be things that we can do for it. So again, you're a champ. Why would I go and travel to Lucha Weekend and go defend my Underworld title and possibly lose it? Well, guess what? If you go there, you take your time and your money to be a part and build up a storyline. It is going to be captured and it is going to be put down. But you have to make sure that you guys get me the photo references when we do this. Number one, I also would like to keep them wrestling themed so they could be used in different sets and grand packs and so on and so forth. If we are scheduling things through our stream, I will have rules. I will be able to get you shipping labels or gift cards if you are defending online and you lose a title and you need to ship it out. Now you don't want to pay so much shipping. If you do want to do the shipping, we appreciate it. A lot of people do it. They have no issues with it. Some people say, you know, right now, I don't have the stuff. You can contact me. I will create you a shipping label. You slap the shipping label on. You go take care of it. I would prefer if it was done and reimbursed. Either way that we need to do it, we will do that. However, I'm giving you guys a 1 week, 10-day window. You know, we're not going to do this, you know, ship for 2 weeks. So we're going to try to create a system where, you know, there are rewards and things that are in place for our champions. Other things that we will do, I know a lot of people like to capture their characters and their accomplishments. Depending on your number of defenses, we will have opportunities for you to commission card art with your title belts and things at discounts.
Nice.
You know, so if you have a really impressive title reign and you want to put something on there, you can work with me and our artists. We'll try to find something that's reasonable that will still support our art team and get you some created content. As the goal of the LFF titles, despite what some people want to argue with me about, is for storytelling and capturing that in the world of the LFF Super Show. So those are some things that are going to happen. There are other things that are going on between me and the GMs. That is between us. Do not ask to be a GM. We're not hiring. We're actually downsizing. What's up, Mr. Schmidt?
Question from my best buddy and my tag partner, the Italian Babata. Does
always some disaster?
No, actually, this is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Does this include regional titles?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Currently, no.
Okay.
I mean, again, this is something that is not free for us to do for obvious reasons. So we got to test the waters where we're here. And if it's successful, you know, if you guys are supporting the streams and the in-person events and things are going well, we can expand. Currently, it is not over on all the regional titles. Regional titles, in theory, should be defended more regionally. But again, once you add 3 more titles and 3 more tag teams, we're gonna take baby steps here. Okay, we're doing with the not to say that there won't be select things where I'll be able to do, but I'm trying to codify this right now for these titles that are under this shorter jurisdiction. And then I'm going to work with the GMs to try to have some perks for them.
He says reimbursement on shipping.
Who said this?
Bombada. In reference to reimbursement on shipping.
What's that?
So does this include regional belts? So if regional champions play online and they lose, does the shipping label come with that? Meaning reimbursement for regional titles for the shipping on that.
I will handle it on a case-by-case basis. As I just mentioned before, is that I'm signing our team up for like more expenses throughout 2026, which I'm happy to do if it's for the better of the community, but I can't overextend ourselves, right? So I've always offered that sort of service to people, regional titles. And I really have to get a feel for how frequently these things are moving around. Try to find the right balance with the GM, making sure that we're not having 9 titles defended on a weekend, and now I have 10 additional shipping labels that have to go out with tag teams and so on and so forth. So
Gotcha.
I will discuss it with the local GMs and those champions, and we'll go from there. But I don't want to codify anything else in there. I've sent out a basic overview on some other things. Dual champions, how often does it come up? I'm going to say, again, from my point, I'm going to do whatever I can to not book any person twice for a division. We have hundreds of players that play online that are active in the title picture, and we have about 13 different titles to choose from. I personally don't feel that you have to force anybody into a situation where they could have 2 titles. There's plenty of people here. If the storyline makes sense, if they've qualified several times, if you have a case like Zach, who is a current champion and a Cookies fortune holder, then it is what it is. Zach might cash in and be a double champion.
Right.
If you are under my jurisdiction, I will be enforcing you to defend much more frequently if you're a double champion. You saw the GRUMP, he held gold weekly defenses.
He did.
Yep. I also am going to be interested in, where I fall after this weekend as the Underworld champion. I'll be taking on Kobe Cram, the higher class versus the Crime Wave. I've had some people reaching out about GM's promised them some previous title shots. If you're a GM and you resign and somebody did not win an event, I cannot promise you this title shot is going to happen. We will try to accommodate as much as we can. Brett Farias, the metalhead. I like the old metalhead, man. I like the good guy, the nice guy metalhead. The new persona that you've taken on, where you're here to harass the LFF and you're going to use your music to vanquish everyone, and it's just, this is a different person. We've seen that side from your area. I don't like it. I want the good guy version of the metalhead if he thinks he's going to step for my title, should I have it. And then also go through Mr. Loudmouth Leo Larynx and the Italian Mubada, Mr. Colin Simon. So I want to just go on the record here and say, bad guys, get out of here. We're aiming to please. I want the old metalhead, or you can get out of here, Mr. Farias. What else have we discussed here? Tag teams is going to get booked. Underworld's going to get booked. We have heard from Tomato Jr. once. I believe we have another.
We do.
We have something here from him. Mr.
Yeah, we
Tomato.
do.
Let's get him back up here.
All right, hold
Can
on.
we get Cheetah? Did anybody get Cheetah on the helm?
Gather round and listen up. For I am Tomato Jr., the ripest and juiciest GM to ever grace this arena, and I am here to crush and peel away all the nonsense that's been holding this league back. You see, I'm not just another vegetable of a GM who will do nothing. I am going to bring the flavor back to this ring. It's time to catch up with the times and get saucy. No questions. Ladies and gentlemen of the LFF, gather round and listen up. For I am Tomato Jr., the ripest and juiciest GM to ever grace this arena, and I am here to crush and peel away all the nonsense that's been holding this league back. You see, I'm not just another vegetable of a GM who will do nothing. I am going to bring the flavor back to this ring. It's time to catch up with the times and get saucy. No questions.
Tomato Jr. I'm on board. I love what he's been doing. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I just behind the scenes, just action getting done, coordinating one of the best matches of all time. I'm talking about Press 1P, Robert the Brain Dunn, and history-making Matt Pineapple triad match to kick off the first ever Super Lucha World Championship. Phenomenal job. He's also picked up some other places that I pulled up for my sheet. This is Tomato Jr. is in Super Lucha. He's the Underworld GM. You better not screw me. And I have taken over. Should I give him the role as the hardcore GM?
No, can I have it?
I'm not sure. No.
Why
I don't want
not?
to get that's it. Tomato, or nothing. You know why? Because all we do is get criticism here as GMs. All right. Each division has got its own particular sets of rules. We will finalize these for the 2026 calendar. I have a lot of great ideas, a lot of great feedback, and I hope all the GMs will accept this transition pretty smoothly. Worlds is all comps, all spectacles. Underworld excludes the top 64 Worlds competitors. Tag division will be open with some top 96 books and so on and so forth. The US excludes the top 96. The other divisions will be based more on card pools. That would be excluding the Deep Six division and the Tornado and the Trios, as those are character driven. So, for example, and we will try to codify this at some point, the Global division. I have talked with my fellow GMs, and we do like the idea, kind of inspired by Ian Chambers. This would book all Ikazo / Super Lucha cards in the Global division. So Global would be your global characters minus Ikazo / Super Lucha cards. So it'd be like very wrestling themed cards. Would make for some great bookings if we brought in some wrestlers on board. Again, not finalized, but those are some ideas that we're kicking around. Old School has your Old School card pool. That one's easy. Super Lucha has your Super Lucha card pool. One of the biggest questions that comes up, thanks to an unfortunate printing design, is what makes Super Lucha cards legal? And it will be the Super Lucha card in the bottom corner of your cards. So, for example, kick, armbar, these cards have Super Lucha under their card number. That makes your card pool legal, as well as characters with your Super Lucha icons on the competitor card. If you have a card that does not have a Super Lucha back, you should use a sleeve. Eventually, if this is corrected, which it should be, then we might revert to Super Lucha card backs only. But for now, we know we have some cards that are Super Lucha themed. But have a Super Show back. That is what you're going to be using. Triad, no changes. If Triad competitors, Tornado, no changes. Trio, Hardcore, as I had mentioned in the past, all hardcore tournaments, I would like to be stipulation themed and at least no disqualification in Swisses. I think that our hardcore theme events should be really themed like our takeover weekends. They should all be no DQ / hardcore matches. Intergalactic. This is an interesting one. At the end of 2026, I don't have a date, but I have gotten some confirmation that there is a plan for a full reprint and restock of Ikazo for the end of 2026. We've got a lot of time between that. However, I would ultimately love to move to an intergalactic division which used Ikazo and Super Lucha cards, in addition to your 10th anniversary box set. That is, I don't believe, accessible right now. I don't know if everyone has enough cards to make that happen. So I don't think that that is a change that will happen in
I'll be right back,
Deep
Steve.
Six. No
Be right
changes.
back.
The format and the veterans title is open to everyone who has served as a U.S. veteran or is currently serving. On that note, I have some very exciting news that I would like to share that I mistakenly shared with Mr. Jeff Peak. But I would still like him as an amazing representative here. We will be working on a collaboration of veterans alongside, I want to make sure I get all this correctly formulated. So much spam, people. It's called WTF Nation Radio. FTX WTF Nation Radio. It is a Friday night tabletop exercise It is bi-weekly tabletop gaming show, high energy, veteran-powered game night where anything can and will happen. It has several amazing hosts. It is, sort of the likes of Critical Role meets the Rec Room. So these guys, they have access to 2.5 million follower extended ecosystem, and they are broadcasted through several veteran affiliated platforms. So we are going to have a really good they do the Pop Culture Warrior events, the Monday night edition. They have the Sports Bar, live sports talk, the Smoke Pit, the FTX show. There's a lot of really good things. You can check them out. They started off as a meme page, believe it or not. They love Super Show. They said that they haven't had a game so positively reviewed by their crowd in a very, very long time, that they came down to PAX Unplugged. So you can check them out. Facebook, 1.9 million followers. Instagram, 323,000. TikTok, X, and YouTube. Lots of really great stuff. I am very excited to get them in there. And as I had mentioned before, if we could get the Mad Custodian to mop up some of the competition, that should be really amazing. So hopefully 2026, we'll have some really great crossovers. The initial pitch that we had spoke to them about was quarterly. They will have a qualifying match on their streams between one of our LFF veterans as well as one of their players that they recruit through their means for their streams. They're very excited to do that. They actually have also talked about one of their bi-weekly gaming shows, possibly upping the numbers so they can include Super Show more often. Who knows how much this will pan out? I had a very exciting chat with them. It seemed like it was going really well, but it would be a really cool addition to have this to not only expand the Super Show community, but to show a little bit of love to all our veterans here, as we definitely thank them for their service. Mr. Schmidt has stepped away, so I will continue to rant and rave. I had mentioned that we'll be working on Old School 3 for 2026. The plan right now is 6 new characters. I showed off the art for 4. I finalized the other 2 this week, this day rather. And then there'll also be an alternate art version of the Overgiver. Some people had commented on the Overgiver's look. And I will say again, I love the original Overgiver. Have it built right now in my deck box. One of my favorite characters to play. His look and his feel will always have a very special place for me, as it was one of the original designs that the LEO had come up with, talking with the Madman Fulton. It was one of the original ideas for the old school deck. And this alt art one, I think, came out absolutely amazing. He will have 3 new finishers as well. Throughout the years, maybe this is something we'll do. We'll do alt art for some of the iconic moments that these wrestlers have had, and we'll give them some boost on their finishing moves. So these foil versions of the old school guys, maybe their finishers will be retired, and they'll get at least one of those finishers will be retired, or all 3. If they get reprinted, they'll get some new stuff in there. So working on Old School Set 3 as we get ready for Captain Con. Captain Con schedule is being built. We are going to have the award show event and a CAC. I'm going to let people know officially, but it is looking like we're going to do the CAC in the afternoon and the award show at night. I'm going to finalize that with everybody. That will be submitted before the end of the weekend, but that looks like the most reasonable plan to have everybody involved. The old school CAC should be fairly quick. No spectacles, limited entrances, all matches are no DQ, so you could roll over 10. Should be a really great, exciting way for you to, create a character, not an old school character, but a character in general. And then we'll have our award show championship with our award show later in that night. If we feel we could fit all 3, that would be the plan. Otherwise, the CAC will probably have to move to Friday night. We'll have drafts and singles events like we do have each year. We're going to debut 3 new pirates, some new shifts, and some new finishers for the pirates as well. Mr. Schmidt, welcome back.
Sorry about that.
How you looking on your tag team?
My tag
go
team?
do what you got to do. Yeah.
They're all in the other room. They're ready to go.
Oh, I got a second team submitted. Thank you very much. They have been selected. What a team! That's an awesome team to see.
What is going on here? Okay.
All right. All right. Okay. Update. This is in real time, so this is good. If you are planning to park in, or if you're planning to come down to Lucha weekend and you're parking at Rip and Chip Arena, there is a parking lot. However, if you are planning on coming in early and leaving your car there all day long, they strongly suggest you use the free municipal parking across the avenue. There is people that are very annoying in that shop. The spots are labeled, but they do not want people parking in the other places.
All right. All right. So let's take a quick break and let's go to the Tri-State Tag Titles. Anything else, folks? Boost. Anything else?
No.
Wait till next week.
So we are going to say, I mean, is there any questions for anybody else? I think I covered a lot of stuff. As I said, there's been a lot of things moving around. I mentioned in the privacy of these folks here that we have Super Lucha Set 2 in development. The solo mode is ready to go. We're finalizing Superstar, and we are finalizing Keezy McKeezy. And then we have the decks, which Mr. Brian Wishford Schmidt will be laying out very, very shortly. So I'm gonna say bye, man. Just nothing else
See you
to
guys
cover.
in a few minutes. All right, we're off there. We are live back here on Talk of the Universe. I'm excited. Very excited because known tag lover, Mr. Drew Matson, is here for us to support his real beater friend, Mr. Swaggy D, the LFF Tri-State Tag GM, and ref us. So thank you very much, Drew, for coming in on such short notice. We appreciate it.
It's just an absolute clown show that once again the Deep South has to carry this damn program. Listen, the actual response to the tag from Bombada was, "Are you serious? Please, fine."
Swaggy's in chat says, "Thank you, baby, love you, boy." That's what he said.
Yeah, I got you. Listen, the stuff I do for my beaters. All right, man. I'm gonna be quite honest. I know the people in this match. I do not know. I know the rules of Tri-State Tag. That it's no DQ and starts at crowd meter 1. I have a rough approximation of what the belts do. Can you remind me what they do before we start? Because this is educational for not just them, but also me.
When we both roll the same skill, either +1 or draw.
Yep, for each of us.
Cool.
So
gotcha.
we can take 1 +1 and 1 draw 1, or both draw or both +1.
Take +1.
Understood.
Yeah, or
yeah,
+2.
just in case you don't win with a tag, you get to draw. You get to +2. See if you can get there. All right. So first, your challengers. I do not know if you both have a team name. Do you have one?
Yes, we do. Deal.
Okay. You said you're the Raw Deal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's kind of sick, actually, because I know you both have played. Okay.
See?
All right. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the lead-in that you wanted, but I am just like, okay, that's kind of sick.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
Introducing your challenging tag team of United States champion Sam Torres and Faction Wars winning and LFF tag champion John Von Masick the Centipede. Raw Deal.
Thank you. Here for a good match and here to defend the U.S. title with it. I'd like to see us have a good match.
You're defending it with it?
You're defending it with it too? Oh, I'm in. Let's go, baby.
Well, if y'all are putting all titles on the line, I'm really happy because if you listen, the funny thing, only one team gets to hold the LFF tag titles. Oh,
you just got
sick.
my attention now.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like Sam's getting the raw part of this deal. Oh. All right. And introducing your champions. They are the team of I'm sorry. I almost said something much worse. They are the team of the Italian Bombada and the Consigliere LFF Tag Champion. So this is extra funny.
Yeah.
The Consigliere, Brian Schmidt, the worst team name I've ever heard, Boom Pool.
Swaggy gave it to us.
Yeah, he did. This was Swaggy. That was Swaggy's name.
I had no say in this team. I had no say in this team name. Please save me, Salmon Centipede. Please.
The power of friendship.
Serious, then don't tag. Otherwise, otherwise it's deaf. Falling on deaf ears. All right. So, Sam, you are rolling in the ring, I assume.
I'm rolling in my dice pool. You're correct.
Cool. Centipede, you're going through the official SRG dice tower.
Yeah. Well, this is an unofficial one.
Oh, it's an unofficial. Well, it looks just like it, so I won't let
it's
Steve.
one of the prototypes I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, I won't let Steve know that.
Yeah, he's the one that did
him.
them.
Swag. Oh, okay.
No, he's the one that creates them.
That made him anyway. Oh, well, I didn't know that.
He did.
Yeah.
All right.
I make custom ones too, if you're interested.
He does make custom ones.
If I change from my one that's lost me a lot of title belts and I start winning, some people will call it sus. So I'm just gonna keep with the horse. That's speaking of horse, you are rolling. Yeah. Speaking of horse, you are rolling on your mat and wherever we could see it. Correct?
Yeah, wherever it sees. If it lands up here, it counts. Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere but the on the buttons of the keyboard, probably. Right?
No. Even if it hits the buttons, it counts.
Okay, as long as it's not cocked. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. And Brian, are you using the ring?
Right here. In the
Okay.
box.
Dice box for you.
Yes.
All right. Spectacles.
Oh yeah, I
Challenges
forgot
go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Challengers. What kind of spectacles? You don't have to tell me.
Newman.
Which.
We're gonna go Newman.
Newman and Boompool.
I let him pick everything. I never have to say.
Really?
Oh, look at you. How sub of you.
Valiant.
Wow. Heel
I don't
versus
care.
Faces.
Cool.
I never use the spectacle anyway, so I don't
Yeah.
care.
That's that's fine.
A very prize fighter of you.
Figure the sub 10 guy would be submissive. All right. Targets. Sam, who are you targeting?
By default, I'm just gonna go with my good buddy old pal over there, the Texan, the Brian Schmidt.
Brian Schmidt. So
I kind of figured you were doing that, so it's all right.
And you are playing Burning Blade draw when you roll grapple tech.
Correct.
All right. And Von Masick, you are targeting Pagilla by default. You have Never Ending Rivalry. Is that what I see?
Yep.
And is that the new version, which is twice per match?
Yes.
Gotcha. Understood.
I didn't even know there's a new version.
Yeah.
It came with the Masked Llama deck, I believe.
Oh, okay, then I do have that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All
right.
That was one of the 2 decks I picked up.
All right. And Horse, who are you targeting?
I let Schmidt pick.
I'll target Sam.
Fair enough.
And using well-balanced in tag competitor Mike Santana.
Yes.
And
Well-balanced.
And Horse using Slime Girl. All right. I think that's about all I need to do pre-match. So good luck to everyone. Please let this be short.
I hope so. I've got a child, so I hope so.
All right. Cutting this deck down the middle.
Yeah.
Give me
Between you
3
and
good
Mikey,
cards.
I can't deal with you guys this week.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Drawing my 3 cards.
Got cut.
Let's have fun and
Let's
save,
have fun.
please.
Let's have fun and save tag with the Tri-State.
Right.
Okay.
Tech 10.
Grapple 10.
Agility 7.
Grapple 5.
I'm gonna
I think you. I get 1 for my thing. You can take the turn if you like.
Sure.
Double checking. If we both bump, do I get the draw, or does he just take only the turn? I always forget about that.
You both draw.
You draw for a bump, and only one card gets played.
Correct.
Yeah.
Unless you do strength in numbers, weirdo.
All right, I'll let my partner. I drew a good card, but I'll let my partner play.
I'm gonna search for splitting up bird cut.
What number is that?
Number
4.
Okay.
Look at a person's hand.
Oh yeah, the one you used against Colby.
The same card he used against.
Yep.
Yeah. That he asked me if I could help him find cards that lurk in people's hands.
It was smart.
So I will draw it, and I will throw it at Schmidt.
Grabs a follow-up, right?
It's a lead strike.
So I have
grabs a follow-up grapple.
It's good. It's gonna hit.
Okay.
I have my 25, number 9, and number 12.
So hits nothing.
Hits nothing.
25 in hand. Okay, grapple stops.
Just
Oh, okay, yeah.
25's in hand.
I just want to ask, that 25 stops any, or is it specific?
It is a stop, any follow-up, or finish grapple.
Okay, so leads are
It
still good. Okay,
is
no problem.
roaring elbow.
I'm going to consider that cock in the corner.
Don't pick up the die. Always put a die on top of it to judgment stop.
Okay,
We saw a lot of that side.
Yep.
Okay, so if you want, it was a tech. I'll take a tech 7. That's fine with me.
Okay.
If it's tech, then I'll take tech 7.
Whenever there's a cock, always do a judgment. Never just pick it up. Always,
my
especially
apologies.
if there's a ref in the match, let the ref make the call on the cock.
No, no problem. I do get the tokens for Volcanic Claymore. My apologies.
Yeah, generally for cocked, if you can bounce a
Tech 8.
dice on it, then
I got an agility 8 with gimmick.
Tech
I
8.
also got agility 8.
So 3-way
All
back.
right, so the 3 of us bump.
Yep.
So I'll draw for the gimmick, draw for the bump, and I have a +1 to this turn.
10.
Strike 9.
Grapple 5 to a 6.
I got hit on Masick. John, base stretch, lead sub.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll just draw a card.
Okay. Grapple 10.
Power 6.
Sub 6.
Agility 8, gimmick on, draw for the gimmick.
Am I taking it?
Yeah, you got it.
You got it with the
Okay.
10, yes.
Schmidt.
Yeah.
Lead submission, head crush.
What's that do?
You bury one card in your hand. My next turn rolls +1.
My choice?
Yeah, short choice. Then that's not random.
Sure. I'll bury this.
Okay, your gimmick is blank during my turn roll.
No, it's only when you raise your skills.
Only when you raise your skills, not
You
turn rolls.
you are correct. You
Yeah.
are correct. You are
Yeah, it
correct.
has to
My
be a
apologies.
skill itself.
Yes.
Grapple 10 to an 11.
Strike
Grapple
9.
5 to a 6.
Grapple 9. Tag up.
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Billy was a liar.
No, I'll draw next card for gimmick.
Wait, hold on 1 second. One
What?
second. I did roll grapple, so I get to get off my gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, not my gimmick. My,
For your entrance. Yeah, you get the draw
Entrance,
card.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep, draw a card. Mind if I go first?
Sure.
John, Jackhammer, follow up grapple.
What's it do?
I discard one card you have in play. I shuffle 2 cards from my discard pile into my deck, and I draw 1 card.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you blow that up. I'll shuffle my deck and draw 1.
Okay. John,
Yep.
lead, finish, grapple, schoolboy.
Oh boy! Sorry.
For the minuses?
No, I'll draw 2 cards, and the finish will be -6 to 2. It's a tag match.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
It's minus
Yeah,
5.
same.
It's -5.
I know, but it's -6, then +1, so it's -5.
Yeah.
So,
Minus
so
five.
the highest I can roll is a 5.
I'll let you
Yeah.
guys do the math.
Yeah.
I'm drawing my 1.
Finish roll, it's a 10 to a 5.
All right.
Oh.
Who
Do
would
you
have
need
thought it?
help, partner?
I'm out.
All right. Crown me to 2.
Got me to 2.
Are we good to roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Agility 8.
Strike of 8.
Grapple 5.
Power 6.
These
We'll
both
both
got 8s.
draw.
Yep.
I have a play. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
Schmidt, follow up strike, cosmic headbutt. No other strike in play.
What does it do?
If you have another follow up or finish strike in play, your grapple skills +1. Flat.
Yeah, so it does nothing currently.
Does nothing. Yeah, I'm
Currently.
good. I'm good with that.
Okay. No problem. Strike of 8.
Deck 10.
Deck 9.
Strike 10. So me and Mason bump.
Isu bump. Yep.
Gimmicking. I get jumping back kick. No.
He's just showing us his entire deck.
Right? I'm not looking.
The man's handicapped. You guys do what he's got to do, man.
He is 99 arms centipede. Yes.
Like, I'm nice. I'm honest with you on that, John. Like, I'm like, you might want to pull that back.
And we appreciate your honesty.
Oh, let me update the crowd meter a while.
I was reading I was reading the comment from Canoli, and then I looked over and I was like, "Oh, we're just seeing this whole deck, huh?"
He's like,
Yeah,
that's
still,
how I
this is
play.
for the tri-state tag
Doesn't
titles.
make a difference.
This guy's taking my job. This stack card was earlier, buddy. Stop showing off your deck list.
No.
I'll get ultimate corner crush.
What'd you
Ultimate
grab?
Corner Crush.
13.
13? Okay.
And then you guys bumped.
Yes.
Yep.
So I draw that. And agility 8.
Sub 5.
All right. I'll throw Can You Afford This at Schmidt. Lead strike does nothing.
Sure.
Okay. Rolling. Sub 5.
Power 5.
Grapple 9.
Heck not. Like, revolt draw.
You got to play?
I have a lead I can play, but it's up to you.
I mean, like, I could play something and force out a stop if you want me to.
Yeah, let me play my lead.
Okay.
I will play on cards in hand, each of you.
I have 5.
6.
Sam, lead strike, leapfrog.
Lead strike is good.
All right. Whenever I roll agility, my turn rolls +1. My next turn rolls agility, it's an additional +2.
Yeah.
Grapple
10.
Tech 8.
Power 6.
I will take it. Schmidt. Legendary monkey flip. Follow up grapple. It has blank text. You don't have a stop on me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, I bet. Yes,
now your gimmick's blank.
No, because you don't have a follow grapple.
You don't have a follow-up.
You don't have a follow strike.
Yeah,
strike.
it has
right.
to be.
It
has to be a follow-up or finish strike.
Not grapple. That's the error that
Yeah.
was made.
No, okay, not a problem.
A punctuational error.
Yeah.
All right. Strike of 8.
Agility 8.
Sub 5.
Strike of 7.
We'll both draw. You could take it if you like.
Yep, I'll go with it. Schmidt, spin wheel kick. Follow up strike.
Yeah, it's good.
Alrighty.
Agility 6.
Wait.
Oh. Whoa.
You see what happens when he doesn't say go for the roll?
Right? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, spin wheel kick. My bad. Well, that's on.
Go with 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5. That is bootlegger, decorating neckbreaker, finish grapple, and rabbit punch. So you got the bootlegger.
Alrighty. Tech 10.
Agility 6 for me.
Agility 7.
So, Centipede and I bump 1/10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gimmicking for the finish.
Jesus, misplays.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready. My
Agility 8.
Tech 9.
Ooh.
Tech 9.
You have nothing in play against me, right, John?
That is correct. And you have nothing on me, right?
That is also correct. Lead strike, pack a punch.
Packs a punch.
What does that one do?
I reveal cards from the top of my deck until I reveal a finish. Add that card to my hand, randomly bury the others.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
All right. I reveal. You're not ready. Ready to rumble. Clutch onto opponent. Rolling forearm. Crowd pleaser. Fuji. Lucky guitar strike. Enjoy everything. Eternal conjure. Finish sub.
Hey.
Randomly bury the rest.
So that's decent for all the gimmick blankets being on the bottom. That's good. That's a tech of 7.
Power 5.
Grapple 5.
Strike 10.
You got it.
John, how many cards in hand?
7.
Hold on, my sister's calling me real quick. I apologize.
Oh wait.
Oh. If you're bored, you can start to watch the previous episode of Stack Card, which is on earlier today.
Yes, it was.
We went over every single Super Lucha competitor for the CAC this weekend, and went over the Stack Card Challenge with Simple Chuck and Rainbow Apocalypse, in which I roasted both of their decks.
I was there for most of Rambo's roasting. So
yeah,
I love when you was just like, why do you care if he packs APOC if he was gonna pack this card? Like that makes no freaking sense. If you like, you're giant mode, motherfucker. I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, what he said was a direct quote, so we'll give him a break.
I apologize. What did I miss?
All right, I'm waiting for you.
Recapping Stack Card.
Okay.
I have a finish I can throw. Should I throw it?
Do whatever you want.
I'm at okay. One or two. I'm asking you 1 or 2.
If you sent me a message, you know me, I don't look at messages. Sorry,
I didn't send you a message. I can either force out a finish. I know I can force out a stop. I know he has
number 2. I don't know. I don't.
All right, finish, strike. No others. Spin the block.
This should have been always the option.
Should I play the one I have a rainbow on him for?
You playing it on me or
yeah, on you? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got nothing to stop it, Sam.
I gotta stop if you want me to.
I say yeah. Go ahead, do it.
All right, wrench of wrenching. Stop any follow up or finish strike, draw a card, and then I will bury my hand.
Okay.
Well, is it of choice or random?
It's your choice.
It's your choice. Yeah. When you're saving a partner, it's always your choice. Unless you're playing against a jigsaw, and then you're in hell.
You're always in hell. All right, we're good.
All right.
Strike of 8.
Power 5 again.
Grapple 5.
Grapple 9. Let's tag, buddy.
You got it.
Sure.
We'll draw 2. I'll draw 2.
Yep. I owe 2 cards. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
This card getting over. And delayed atomic drop.
Can I go first real quick? Or do you want to go first?
Whichever, I don't care.
On Sam, drawing dimes, skill version, lead strike.
If that was the case, I thought you were about to play a finish on something.
No.
It's good on my end.
Take the finish strike back.
All right, so my turn.
Yeah.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodbath, follow up, finish sub.
No cards in hand. John, you go with that?
Yeah, I can't stop it.
No, it's
All
good.
right. Crowd me to 2. Finish roll. It's a 9.
7 to a 9.
Rolling. That is a power 9. I'm out.
All right. Crowd me to 3.
Grapple 10.
Sub 6. Draw for the entrance.
Grapple 5.
Well, hold on.
Grapple 9.
Wait till.
Oh, so we double team again.
Yeah.
I do draw for the entrance though.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna throw the finish strike. Yeah.
I have 11. I have to discard a card.
I think this will be the time to spectacle.
Hold on.
They can if they want.
They can, yeah. Spin the block on John. Finish strike.
Cards in hand?
I have 10.
He has 10. I have 10.
I've got 7.
No.
I say Sam has 1.
none.
So you're open to open up to all spectacles.
Well, I have one card I drew from the entrance.
still with one,
Yeah.
you're still open to
Yeah,
all
yeah.
spectacles.
So I forget. I left mine upstairs.
You
Do you
can
have them
taunt.
with you, Tim?
Due to you guys are Newman, you guys can taunt, and due to we double team will end both of our turns, and we have to pass and bury.
Yeah.
Or you could get rid of the. There's one that's a Newman that you could look at the opponent's
Like
hand
I said,
and put the card.
You would have to do that, not him, due to you have the less cards.
Yeah, well, that
You would
be
you would
fine.
get to choose the cards, Sam, but yeah, but still, yeah.
I would say choose the finish
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
what the play? Is that what you want to do, Von Mason?
Yeah, do that.
So we'll look
All
at your hand and then we'll bury the finish strike.
Sure. So we'll bury the finish strike. The rest of my hand
Well, first let him look.
is
First let him look at your hand. And
running
and
lariat.
the finish is,
My
and
19.
the finish is shuffled in, not buried.
Okay.
Yeah, it is shuffled in.
So running lariat, back fist, my 19, 29, number 16, number 25, number 20, number 10, number 5, and my finish sub.
So it's hopefully you have we don't have a stop for the finish strike, so we got to get rid of that. Right? But hopefully you got the finish sub one.
All right. So finish strike is what we're doing.
And the spectacle you guys played was the Shreks the Rough.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm shuffling my deck now with finish strike.
Mhm.
And I get to play one. I play additional card.
We both get to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to play first? You want to? Do I have to still play first, or can Chris take over?
No.
All right.
It's a combined turn, so we choose who plays in what order.
All right. You go. You can.
You want let me go first.
Yeah. Go.
On Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Strength in numbers?
To bury.
No. I may play an extra
Regular strength in numbers.
Yes.
Is that when he picks up? Well, I mean, I can't do anything.
No,
about it, so it's good.
strength in numbers. I may play an additional card this turn.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Into a follow-up finish strike, death-defying elbow drop.
I mean, yeah, it's good.
Finish
Probably
roll. It's a 13.
Okay. Need his tag.
All right. Grapple.
Grapple. Oh, we're out.
What does it add up to?
17.
Okay. Now Brian still gets to play. Round me to 4.
Crown meter 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
Play
gonna
the finish sub.
Yep. Finish sub on John.
Skull slam.
Knew he had it.
Good. That is an agility 6.
Sub 6.
Sub 10.
Agility
You still see
7.
that, right? Yeah.
You
So
got
I get it with the 10.
Yep.
On Von Masick. Follow-up finish strike. Brass knuckle punch. One other strike in play.
I got nothing for it.
Yeah, me neither.
Round me to 4. Finish roll. It's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. Need a tag.
Power.
Strike.
1.
Grapple.
No. Are we calling that cocked?
I would call it cocked. Put a dice on it and see
Yes.
if it slides off.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, cocked.
Strike again.
2.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Strike.
Here comes it.
It's
Grapple.
Good game, guys.
GG, man.
GG. Ring the. No, I'm not gonna say ring the bell. That guy left my show.
Can I just throw something out if nobody noticed? I am playing a deck with 0 stops.
You're playing 0 stops. Yep.
A Drake Cantrell ass deck list. Yeah, you told me. Congratulations to your winner and still Tri-State Tag Team Champions, Boom Pool.
I was gonna throw the finish at you if I had won that turn roll after we bumped.
Yeah.
What finish?
The
But
finish
hey,
strike.
That's you had to,
The
yeah.
lead finish strike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have a stop for it.
That's why I
Yeah,
shocked
we
we didn't
saw-
do it
we
in the
saw-
beginning of the game.
We saw. Yeah, that's what I was like. I thought he was gonna search for it, but then I mean, it's all good. It's right. He did what is right. But yeah, after that, we did not get a single turn. So it happens.
Even when I run a deck with no stops, I still can't lose.
Till you're
it's just-
89
You didn't
more
have to
years.
tag with him.
89
that
more
was true.
years.
You didn't have to tag.
89 more years.
At least we don't have to. At least we don't defend it again until Captain Con.
That's true.
That's true.
That's very true. Captain Con. All right. I'm going to call it here. I want to thank the Raw Deal for a wonderful match. Thank you to known tag lover Drew Madsen for coming in to reffing the match. Appreciate it on such short notice. ETU tomorrow. Todd, you call me. We're not having it. Sorry.
Did you play my message? I called in and left a message.
You have a oh shit. Okay, hold on one second.
Oh, now we care about cursing.
Yeah, let's say. Oh, after how many F-bombs we dropped during that match?
Oh,
10:30. 10:30. That's what it is.
All right, I'm gonna play it right now. Here we go.
This is actually funny.
This guy talking about Drew Madsen loving tag is absurd.
Hold on.
It was after.
Hold on. Let me do it so everyone can hear.
This guy talking about Drew Madsen loving tag is absurd.
Hold on. And Sam, I've heard you owe someone $90.
That's
$90?
That's what Swaggy's saying. He owes like $90 in fees from cursing.
Oh, in bits.
Yep. Yeah. All right, here we go.
This guy talking about Drew Madsen loving tag is absurd. Fey Dragon is the only competitor to make tag worthwhile because it prevents you from tagging. Hashtag save tag from tagging. Even though Brian Schmidt is a real one, playing a card to lower Fey Dragon's grapple 5 to a 4. What a gem.
What a dumbass.
It was very funny in the match.
I didn't give a crap. Anyway.
You did after he pointed it out.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, that's it. We will see you tomorrow for ETU. Can I get a bye, man?